Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Try a Little Tenderness. Sorry we had a slight technical difficulty, but we're here. We want to play a little excerpt of our theme song of Try a Little Tenderness. We have two versions. Of course, there's Otis Redding, and then there's Chris Brown. So we're going to mix it up a little bit as we're coming on, and hope you're excited that we are back with you this week. We'll be with you tonight, and we'll be with you on Friday. We have a great show planned for you tonight. We'll be featuring a lot of my close friends who are entrepreneurs, and the one that we're featuring tonight is a beautiful woman, and the name of her business and her catering business is Two Mo Phat Ladies. Isn't that great? Two Mo Phat Ladies. And that's P-H-A-T, of course, proportion hips. And you know what that T is. So we're going to keep it live, and we're going to keep it flowing today. And just want to share with her, I want to introduce her to you because she'll be a regular chef on the program, doing all kinds of foods and different things. And we just agreed that we're even going to go to a wine tasting together, and we'll probably videotape that and show you clips of that, and then eventually hopefully we'll host a wine tasting for you. I know that's on one of our things to do. I'm so excited about having her on today, and we're going to go into the importance of food and the role it plays, especially in passion and romance, and especially because I know we are preparing for Valentine's Day. So of course I want you all to go on my Facebook page and sign up for the Marriage Bed Revival. You know that's coming up on February the 14th. Tell everybody you know in the whole entire world about it. Tell them to log in and sign up. Tell their family members, their friends. Yes, you can do it. You can be intimate for 21 consecutive days. It will not kill you. It will break a habit. To break a habit, a bad habit, you have to replace it with a good habit. And a habit is actually made in 21 days. And that's how we came to the number 21. So for 21 consecutive days, you will be intimate with your spouse. And we're going to post the details. We're going to release that website before the end of this week and get things ready for you. So I'm just excited about the different things that the chef is going to share with us today. And I'm going to give you her full name when she comes over to sit with us. But she's going to share things of how romance can set the mood with food. I said it backwards. How food can set the romance, and how you can use different things to help keep things alive. Of course, we all know about the lovely chocolate and how you can paint each other in chocolate. There's chocolate that we carry, chocolate fireworks that you can spray on your spouse, and you can lick that off, and licking that off, it will give you a warm sensation. But she'll be using the actual wonderful chocolates, and she's preparing a few things for you as we speak, but she's going to come over and join us. You ready? Well, we're going to give her a few minutes. We'll let her come and join us as soon as she is ready. I'm going to open up the chat. I know you guys are so shy on me. I'm going to open up the chat, and on your screen, I believe it's in the lower right hand corner, it says chat. So I'm going to post, if you have any questions, that's not what that says. If you have any questions for our chef tonight, you can post it here or on Facebook. I hope everything is going great. I should have, well, So, I posted one particular question, and one person recommended oysters and clams. So I asked, or I followed up the question with, how would you prepare the oysters and clams? And she went on to share that she preferred them raw. Now, everybody does enjoy raw oysters. And what is it called? Tamika, what's it called? You know, it's oyster Rockefeller. I think it's oyster Rockefeller when it's still raw, but you put on hot sauce and onions and peppers and capers and all that wonderful stuff to add some to it. But that is an acquired taste, and a taste that I have not acquired yet. And it's a wonderful aphrodisiac. Yes, it is. But just so excited about Two Mo Phat Girls. Can't wait for you to meet her. And also, what we'll be doing with Two Mo Phat Girls, when she's on, she will also have a guest with her. So it'll be 3 of us here. I'll be interviewing her and her guest. So we'll be seeking out other chefs or potential chefs. We spoke to one today as we were coming in that's going to do a cooking show with us also. Definitely want to give you that number. We always seem to lose that number. That 713 number, but we'll find it, and there it is. It's 713-724-5940. Again, it's 713-724-5940. If you know anyone who has a talent or a gift they want to share with us, and a story they want to get out, to call that number. That's our booking agent, Blessed Beyond Measure. And once you contact her, she'll set up an appointment for us to sit down or do a video chat, to do an interview, a small interview with you, to see the story and then to bring it to you. So excited. I hear the pan sizzling, and our chef is over there going for it. Yeah, she's working things out. If she can talk for a few minutes, and her sous chef will watch things and make sure nothing burns. And as you know, we're growing here at Try a Little Tenderness. So eventually, she's going to bring it over here for you to see, but she'll have some things for you to try. Come on and sit down and join us.
Hello.
Everyone, this is Tamika Babb. We're going to have you, let's see, move you in just ever so slightly. Lean in towards me. And you got it. Yes. This is Tamika Babb, and of course she is the founder and the CEO of Two Mo Phat Girls.
Phat Ladies.
You know what? I got that so stuck in my head. Two Mo Phat Ladies. But I did post it right. I posted it correctly. Two Mo Phat Ladies. And I think I'm just stuck on the Weather Girls.
Yeah, probably.
So, share a little bit about your vision of what you hope to accomplish with Two Mo Phat Ladies and the things that you're going to do. Now, we're really highlighting that she can cook for 2, but she can cook for hundreds and thousands. So, but I think it's just so romantic to have a personal chef come in and cook for 2, and to serve you and do the whole gamut of just doting on your spouse. Well, just share a little bit about Two Mo Phat Ladies.
Well, the concept came from my best friend and I. We really like to cook. And you were way too generous with your introduction. I'm not a professional chef. I'm a cook. There is a difference.
Okay.
I'm not professionally trained, but I love it. It's a passion for me, and that is one of my goals. But I do side jobs for couples and church and friends, and I cook for them all the time, and I'm the go-to person for that. So I'm going to share some recipes, and please write in, and if you have any questions about cuisine, I'll be more than happy to research it if I don't know, or share my knowledge.
All right, we're so excited. You can use that phone number for Tamika Babb that we just gave you for the booking agency, and we'll get that information to her. Of course, Valentine's Day is coming up quickly. Today is the 31st of January, so tomorrow you will have 14 days. So to count down, you need to call her now to get on her books and work out something, and you would cook anything?
Anything. I can pretty much cook. I'm specialized in Italian cuisine and Southern cuisine. Soul food is my specialty, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite soul food meal you like to cook?
Favorite for me, collard greens.
Okay.
And everyone loves fried chicken.
Fried chicken, all right. Now, how are you with the seafood? The young lady said she liked it raw, but I prefer, or I love lobster. How would you prepare lobster?
Lobster's always best boiled, or definitely steamed.
You ever stuff it?
I have before. It was a special request.
Oh, what did you stuff it with?
Crab meat. And we breaded. It was delicious.
Oh,
and I experiment. So the recipes, I tweak it, so I try, everybody does things differently. So it just depends on your taste.
So we might have to work that out to have that on the show, to actually stuff a lobster and to steam it, to see it go from live to stuffed and to devour it, because I'm going to eat it that day.
That's your favorite, huh?
That's my favorite.
That's a good idea for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's always romantic.
Always romantic. So what else would you recommend? We touched a little bit about chocolate, but what else would you recommend for the couples to experiment with?
For desserts?
Desserts or?
Usually couples in the kitchen together is always. It really doesn't matter what you prepare.
Yeah.
If you're in the kitchen together, sharing the tasks, prep, shoot stuff, you're fine. You just, whatever you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but for Valentine's Day, you want to go all out. If you can, splurge a little bit. And it can be really simple. It can be appetizers. But you can stay in and not spend the money and have the long waits.
So if you have something along the line of this new era that we're going to call tapas, which is a small serving. So if you have a tapas meal, so you can have, like tonight you're preparing for us,
blackened chicken and grilled shrimp pasta
and
bruschetta.
And bruschetta. So you start with the bruschetta, and then just purchase a lobster tail, but you can split the lobster tail.
Correct.
And then the shrimp, you can do small shrimp, or you know what I love? Oh, bacon wrapped.
That's perfect.
Bacon wrapped water chestnut. I love that.
Okay.
That is just wonderful.
Is that your recipe?
You can have it. I got that so long ago. I can't even remember where I got that from. But you take water chestnuts and just wrap it in bacon, and you cook it in the oven, and it comes out so crisp. And then when you bite into it, the water chestnut and the flavors of the bacon combine. It's just magnificent.
I'm going to try that. Sounds good.
Oh, just simply fabulous. So I see your sous chef over there working. I tell you, we're going to get the cameras together where we can show
the preparation and the actual cooking, but that's to come.
We're growing, just continue to pray for us, and we're working it out. We're working on getting additional cameras and additional camera men and women. So we're growing every week by leaps and bounds. We did an awesome job last week, just being on for 4 days. So to come and do a live cooking show was just totally awesome, especially when you're like, okay, I'm ready. So I'm so glad that Tamika is going to be our in-house chef for Try a Little Tenderness. And I just want you to know that Two Mo Phat Ladies will be spinning off to her own television cooking show. And I'm just so excited. But she will continue to visit with us when that happens. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed our commercial break. That was a commercial for our book that we have out, Sex Between Our Sheets, What God Allows. And it's also a posting for our website, the Marital Enrichment Ministry.com, as well as the erogenistcoach.com. We'll be taking station breaks here to, of course, do the advertisement. And if you happen to have a business and would like to be on our program as a sponsor, definitely give us a call. We would love to have you. We're looking for sponsors to help build up our Try a Little Tenderless. So welcome back. I got that they're cooking in the background, so I'm trying to make sure I speak over that, and I hope that you're enjoying it. I don't want to call her cook, Tamika. So we'll say chef in training. Can we say that? Chef in training, Tamika is preparing. She said the bruschetta and what was the other one?
Chicken and shrimp blackened pasta.
Chicken and shrimp blackened pasta. Can't wait to show you the end results of that. And she has a sous chef over there just working things out for her. I tell you, we're growing by leaps and bounds. We went straight from chef to sous chef. Now we're still taking questions from our audience on Facebook as well as Twitter. Again, if you're logged on and you have a question, go to the bottom right corner of your screen and you'll see the word chat. You click on that and you can send us a question and we can address it here on Try a Little Tenderness. Again, we will be on tonight and we will be on Friday. Have a wonderful educational show for you. Before we get back into talking with our chef in training, Tamika, we want to challenge you to go on Facebook and sign up for the Marriage Bed Revival. We want couples around the world. We want to take this global. We want this to go viral if possible. That is our prayer for everybody to start the buzz. Have you heard about the Marriage Bed Revival? Are you participating in the Marriage Bed Revival? We're going to get some postcards prayerfully and get those out and start handing them out, and each one reach one. So definitely start the buzz on your Facebook page, on your Twitter page, inviting them and challenging other couples to take part in the Marriage Bed Revival. We need to take marriage back. We need to make a stand that marriage is the covenant between one man and one woman, and to take a stand that is how God ordained it to be, and that's what it should be. There is no other design. If it was so, he would have written it in his book. And all I can say is one man and one woman. That's the book of Genesis. And it's the same story is continued on to the book of Revelation. So we're going to allow chef in training, Tamika, to come over. You have a sample ready? We have a sample ready. And we're actually going to shift the camera around just a tad. Oh, look at the pretty plates. And, oh my goodness. We're going to give a shot. That is. Hold up, we got it going everywhere. We're going to give you a shot over the food. And come a little closer. We're going to, let's see, can you explain which one is which?
Sure. This is the bruschetta. This is the pesto.
Pesto.
Tomatoes. And then we have fresh tomatoes with mozzarella.
All right.
And then this is simple pizza for everyone who's want to be healthy. It's pita bread, mozzarella, and it's fresh tomatoes.
All right. And then you have a dish in your hand.
Also prepared the blackened chicken and shrimp pasta.
Now that's not in the light.
Can't see that. Let me move this up. And that's just simple grilled chicken breast and shrimp, seasoned with the blackened seasoned sauce, mostly peppers. And then you have your pasta and your sauce. You can make the sauce simply with white wine, and you just build it.
Oh, so can you just share a little bit how you started with the white wine?
Well, actually, you start with the seasoning with your chicken. You want to try it?
You want me to try it?
I want you to try it.
The pasta with the shrimp. Okay, now you're going to have to talk if I'm going to put food in my mouth. Okay?
Okay, she's trying the pasta. It's simply pasta. It's not fresh. I store-bought pasta.
Okay.
With the shrimp, you season the shrimp and you cook it, and you season the sauce. This you seafood season, and you can tweak it to your own recipe. Pepper, salt, and I use a
you don't have to give all your secrets.
I would definitely give all the secrets. And the grilled chicken breast, I grilled it on the grill with the same seasonings, the herb seasonings, the pepper, and took it from the grill. It was already still juicy, not quite all the way done. Put it in the pasta with the white wine and let it simmer.
Okay. I'm not sure if I like you showing me. Delicious, delicious.
Yum, yum.
Didn't I see some blood orange? What was that I saw? Oh, you come back with the pesto. You know, I've never tried pesto.
Which one would you like to try? Try the pesto.
I've never tried pesto.
Okay, try pesto. Take this out.
Well, we're going to cut it. Oh my goodness, we're going to have to definitely get the studio so everyone can have a tasting, you guys. This is delicious. I'm almost tempted to say, we wanted to cut the show short. But we're waiting on a knife. We're going to cut it. And then, we're good. All right. This is just a little sample of what Chef in Training Tamika Babbs can do for you. And this is just a little tasting. So definitely, you see, presentation is so important. Down to the square. What color would you say this is? Mustard? Mustard plates. I love it. I mean, that is just all so important. Oh, now you all, this is not non-alcoholic. I don't want you all.
A little splash or something.
Oh my goodness. What is this?
Rum and just a little tap, like a half a teaspoon, just to spice it up this winter. Berry lemonade. Sparkling soda.
Berry lemonade sparkling soda.
With a splash of rum.
All right.
A small splash.
This is for preparing you guys for I'm taking one for the team. Because I will be asleep in a minute. Oh, very nice.
Yum.
Oh, you guys got to order this when you have Chef Tamika cook for you. All we need is a fresh strawberry down in the bottom of the glass.
You can drop a strawberry in the bottom. Any berry, raspberry. Let's make it sexy.
Make it sexy. Okay. Chef Tamika is trying to stay out the camera. But that's okay.
No,
we're gonna
stay behind the scenes.
Break the spread, but we're gonna work it out. She's gonna have to get used to being in front of the camera. Didn't we just announce that we're spinning her off to her own television show? So we're gonna have to work it out for her.
Let's try the pesto.
Now tell us, what is pesto?
Pesto is parsley, onions, and that pesto is parsley, onions, and garlic, olive oil. Blend it. Everyone makes it a little different, but usually some people put most of it's fresh garlic, definitely the parsley.
You make that?
Yes, you have to start from scratch.
Oh, right, my goodness.
Delicious. It's in
Delicious.
the produce section. It's next to your spices with your basil and everything.
I'm sure I'm just supposed to have like one bite, but it's so good. Oh my goodness.
Yum, yum.
Ladies and gentlemen, well, Chef Tamika, sit down. And I'm gonna let her do a little talking while I nibble on this pesto, and I'm gonna tell you, I am. When you pass me that paper towel, we're good to go. I am a visual person. I have to see it, and of course the vibrant colors that our tech person showed you with the food. Thank you, mate. I love it. I love the colors, and they say the colorful, more color on the plate, the healthier it is. And you know, she's gonna sit over here and then sit out of the camera. Honey doll, baby doll, listen, you about to have your own cooking show.
Okay.
So you gotta get
you speak it
to
the camera.
Yes.
Okay.
So just go a little bit more about the pesto. Why I munch on that. Okay. And then definitely, you said this is sun-dried tomatoes?
Sun-dried tomatoes.
Okay,
Yes.
go ahead and explain a little bit more about that. And I'm going to lean this way while you talk.
Well, you can have fun. Usually you start with a French loaf, or usually the French loaf is better. Cut a little thinner. Most people like it thinner. And you can put anything on it. Pop it in the oven. You can do fresh mushrooms. You can do shrimp, cheeses, any kind of tuna. It could be anything. It's just quick and simple, easy, healthy and fresh. And it could be a full meal because it's bread. It fills you up. So just play around in the kitchen. Have fun. Cooking is fun. Don't go into debt, spending a lot of things on groceries. A lot of people like to eat out. They're single and they're on the go and we're busy. But take control of your kitchens. Go back in there, rattle your pots, and make something fun. And play around with it. Make your own recipes. Google it. Google a recipe. Tweak it to your own liking.
All right. I think you need to put that on your show. Take over your own kitchen. I love it.
Like that?
Go back in the kitchen and cook together. I know Mike and I enjoy cooking together. Now, Michael is allergic to shellfish. So how would you work out the blackened dish that you prepared? Where I love both of them together because that's how the flavors work.
You just serve him and then add your shrimp later.
Okay, and folding the shrimp. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Because with the chicken, of course, if it's prepared, the chicken takes longer to cook than shrimp. And you just serve your husband the plate, and then you add your shrimp, toss it. You could actually cook it in a separate pan and just toss it into the pasta.
Okay, I was watching. I love watching cooking shows. That's why I can't wait for yours to spin off. And I saw one guy. He was preparing, and he ran out of. He couldn't figure out what plate to use, so he served the food in the skillet, which I thought was original and different.
Right.
So, do you invest in a lot of different plates and designs to serve the different dishes?
I do, because that's just my thing. I like to entertain, and I have I buy cookware, and that's just my passion. However, you do not have to do that. You can serve. You can, and they have pots you can take from the oven to the table. And if you're that type, you're simple, buffet style. Put the spoon in it, let everyone serve themselves.
Okay.
This special time of year, we're talking about romance, and of course, you set the table at times. So many people fail to use their special china or their silverware and their glass or redware. So you just, you save it for the special occasion and you never use it. And so we have to stop that.
Oh, so you save it for a special occasion, but the special occasion never comes.
Never comes.
So you have to make it a special
You have
day,
to make it a special
beyond your birthday, your anniversary, just because
holidays.
it's Tuesday.
Just because it's Tuesday.
Just because it's Tuesday. That someone did something outstanding at work today. You have to be able to just celebrate.
Correct.
Celebrate yourself. That's one thing we want to teach here also on Try a Little Tenderness. To celebrate yourself, to really enjoy who you are. Once you know who you are, that you belong to the Father, celebrate that He made you just the way you are for a certain reason.
That's true.
You have certain tasks. No one can cook like you. No one can talk about sex like I do. And then the two can get together. Right. The food and sex go together, so we get to the couples,
right,
and get you out there. So that's my task. And I'm going to go and pull all my friends who are gifted and talented, and we're going to put them on Try a Little Tenderness, and then preferably your show will spin off from that. And we will grow by leaps and bounds right here on the Spirit of Jazz Network. Just excited about the different things that we're doing. I tell you, God is totally awesome. So let's just highlight a few things. We talked about the lobster. We talked about the oyster Rockefeller, which is an aphrodisiac. Do you have any other aphrodisiacs that you can recommend? Off the top of your head?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay.
And there's so many myths about that.
Right.
You know, to each his own. Everyone has their own thing but honestly, you can't romance if you're hungry. So food is just going to be food.
That's
whatever
true.
you prepare.
If you're hungry, that does not matter. Also, because one of my favorite restaurants closed down. Oh my goodness, I loved this restaurant. It was called Hibiscus. It was at the bottom of Houston's and to the right, up in the cut back in there. And the couple moved. It was a husband and wife team, and they moved to Florida. But they had this dish that had lobster and shark and crab and something else. That it was one other thing, but all I know is the day I put that food in my mouth, I did not know. I mean, I knew you could probably have an orgasm on food, but that day, that day, that food, I thought I would get up and slap somebody. And I was at a table with maybe 20 people. They were taking me out for my birthday. Wow. And when my eyes rolled into the back of my, they were like, "Are you all right?" I was like, "Don't talk to me. Don't speak to me. Let me just bask in." And that was my first time having shark, and I just fell in love with it. So I don't know what is in shark. I guess we need to do the research on that. Have our research team looking to see what is in shark. That just, I mean, it just went wow. I mean, it was just almost like a bolt of lightning just went through me. But I know it was the seasoning, the flavor, and all of it together. But you know what? I think it was even the love, because the couple was just so awesome and wonderful that I would go down there all the time, and they fixed wonderful calamari and just everything, even the restaurant. I mean, it wasn't. The ambiance was nice. Yes, and I mean, it was always a line because it's not that big. The space wasn't that big, but just going down there was just fun and fabulous. Nice. So I can't wait for us to get you in your setting, get you all set up, and do your proper spin-off from our show, and then the other little things. Now, you have one more thing that you said I didn't taste yet. The pita. Yes, just a pita. It's a pizza with instead of just a regular dough, just using pita bread. And you know what I wish you would teach me? What's that? How to chop. I can't chop. I think it's so cool. It's a beautiful art. It's a beautiful art. Yes. You said like you can't chop either. I can't chop either. I have a chopper. Okay. Let's see. I play. You have to have your war room so you can try it. You just try, take your time, and you learn. This practice makes perfect. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, wish you were here. We're gonna get you there. And that's simply pita bread, olive oil, mozzarella cheese, and fresh tomatoes. In the oven? On the stove. You can put it on the grill. You can put it in the oven, on the stove. Yum, yum. But this was prepared in the oven. All right. Let's see. Make sure you can see a little bit. It's not fair, I know, I'm sorry. But it's good. Quick and simple. The kids love it. You know, you can, everything that you prepare fresh is always going to be good. And don't be afraid of the canned tomatoes, please. You just, you have tomatoes on sale. If you catch them on sale, use them. If you don't, canned tomatoes are just fine. Well, with the canned tomatoes and the pita and the cheese, and the kids can do this. And the kids can do it. Okay. Make it fun. Make it a family affair. Okay. Oh, it's so good, so delicious. I'm going to we're going to actually take a commercial break right here, and let you see a part of the website that we go to. All right, we'll be back momentarily. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Hope you enjoyed our station break. This is Try a Little Tenderness. We are going to let Chef in Training Tamika Babb share just a little bit about the other special things that you can do. And then we're going to go ahead and close out the show. And thank you so much for joining us here this evening. But go ahead, Tamika, and share some of the other special things that you can do to prepare for Valentine's Day.
To prepare, ask your spouse about their favorite meal. Most is, if you're married, you probably know that. But if you haven't prepared it in a while, attempt to. Like you said, you had a favorite restaurant, you had a dish that you fell in love with.
Yes.
Research it and try to cook it together.
Oh.
That's something you can do. Yeah. And if you fail, go to the restaurant. But it's just fun to get in the kitchen and play around and experiment.
Okay.
You may not want to start with any exotic food, but if you're not, most people can't cook.
So don't try monkey brain straight out the box.
No. So,
okay.
if you can, why not?
Wow.
But for that night, you can prep in advance.
Okay.
And for that night, already have in mind what you want. And don't fret over it. You don't want to make it stressful. You want to be able to enjoy each other afterwards. So you want to prepare the food and prep your house and make it romantic with the flowers and the candle.
Well, definitely, we're going to go into depth about that on Friday, about preparing the house and setting the atmosphere. And then next week we'll be kicking off with my birthday celebration. And so we're going to have something for you on Tuesday, but definitely on the 10th we're going to talk about the proper bed that you should have in your home, and then how you should decorate your bed, and we're going to show you the real atmosphere. And we have this great bed that we're going to demo for you, and it's actually a select the number bed.
Okay.
And so what I love about the select the number bed for the couples is that one side could be 90 and the other side could be 20, so you can play a lot with those different levels. And we are going to have a blast the next 3 shows helping you prepare for Valentine's Day. And one thing we encourage, even though we're just talking about Valentine's Day, that's because it's this month coming up. We named our store Valentine's 365. You can have Valentine's 365 days a year. You don't have to have that one day to be Valentine's. It can be the entire year. And we encourage you to be continuous with it, because it's so important that you don't forget about the passion and romance and intimacy, because you wear so many hats. That your spouse, your parent, your daughter or a son, your employee, and you just get so busy in the regular day-to-day things going on that that's funny, that you forget sometimes, and you put it on the back burner that, I can get to my spouse later, my spouse will understand, and and a quick peck, good night kiss, and then you go to sleep, where you cannot forget about each other, which is why we're issuing the challenge, because you've taken each other for granted. Now, so far, the oldest person who has registered for the challenge is a couple that have been married 50 years.
Wow.
So they're participating in the challenge. And the youngest couple we're a couple that's 19 and 20. And they're participating in the couple. They're married. So 19 and 20 and married. They got married young. So we're just excited. So again, this is our in-house chef in training, Tamika Babb. She'll be coming on, let's say once a month. Once a month, and giving us a cooking lesson, and definitely some fattening stuff for us, because I like that stuff, but also very healthy foods. And you can treat yourself. You can treat yourself in moderation. So to enjoy good food. Okay, I hope you enjoyed our station break. Welcome back to Try a Little Tenderness. We were just sharing here. We're always talking about the evening and whatnot, but what about breakfast in bed, even to the point of the bed and breakfast? So, how would you do that? Would you come cook breakfast and serve them on bed, or you prepare it for them and they take it to the bedroom? How does that work?
You prepare it. You prepare it for 2, so you can crawl back into bed and enjoy.
So you prepare it for them. You come over and do breakfast. Wow.
Oh, I mean, I thought you meant how would a couple do it.
No, you coming over.
I have never done that.
Okay.
That would be a first.
All right,
Yeah.
so she needs that. She needs a couple to call in and ask to prepare breakfast for them so they can have breakfast in bed or breakfast in the sunroom or, then once Chef in Training Tamika leaves, so you guys can crawl back into the bedroom. So another suggestion that she shared with us as part of the Passion Month is a bed and breakfast. We talked about that a little bit. There are bed and breakfast in our local area. You just have to Google that search or Bing that search. And they're nice bread and breakfast that's not too far from us, that you can go there for the weekend and still get to church on time for Sunday. And
they serve you.
They serve you breakfast, and I think sometimes you have to find your own dinners, depending on which one you go to. But definitely invest in that. You are worth that investment, so take the time for that. So again, we're going to thank Chef in Training Tamika for sharing with us today the first segment, and then eventually she's going to spin off to her own program right here on the Spirit of Jazz Network. I'm just so excited for her. And we have other guests that will be coming up that we'll be introducing to you. We have a makeup artist on the books. Of course, we have health and fitness coming soon. We're going to work it all in with the Valentine's month, and just wonderful, wonderful programming here for you on the Spirit of Jazz. If you have a story that you want us to get out and you want to share with us, we want to make sure that we get your message and get it to our audience, our listening audience. And I just want to do a quick shout out. We had a few people write in to the CEO saying how great job we were doing and how they enjoyed the shows, how it was a learning experience. I thank you for that. Thank you for taking the time just to give us a word of encouragement. But if you want to be on the show, contact Blessed Beyond Measure at 713-724-5940. Again, it's 713-724-5940. Use that same number if you want to book Chef Tamika, Chef in Training Tamika, to come to your home and cook dinner for 2, for 20, for 200. She can handle the number. But definitely during this time of passion, you want to try her out for the dinner for 2. We will see you here this coming Friday at 8 p.m. And we'll be, of course, at a different remote just for you guys. Love it, love it, love it. Continue to hit us up on Facebook. And what we're going to do, since we're having a few technical challenges, we're going to go ahead and sign off a few minutes early. But you'll see the commercial for our book and our ministry. And if you have any questions or concerns, you can definitely go on to our website and you can send in a message through our prayer request line, and we'll get that, and someone will respond to you within the next 48 hours. Thank you so much for joining us right here on Try a Little Tenderness, and thank you, Chef in Training Tamika Babb, for fixing such a wonderful meal. We're going to put all this together and take a picture and post it on Facebook and just share with the Facebook followers the wonderful food that Chef Tamika prepared here. Love you guys. See you on Friday. Good night.